Vertigo. I couldn't be more excited. It's U2!
Live, Jonathan Ross.
Go down, you stop, the jungle is your head, can't rule your heart, and feeling so much strong. You're there, I thought your eyes were wide, and though your soul, you can't be bought, your mind can wander. Hello, hello, please go, Vertigo. It's everything I wish I didn't know. Did you give me something I can feel? Of holes, this bullets rip the sky. I'm ink with gold, and sparkle as a voice. Play rock and roll. They know that they can't dance, at least they know I can't stand the beats. I'm asking for the check. Girl with crimson nails, it's Jesus round her neck. Swing into the music, swing into the music. All of this can be yours. All of this can be yours. All of this can be yours. Just give me what I want. No one gets hurt. Hello, hello. We're at a place called Vertigo. Lights go down and all I know is that you give me something. I can feel your love teaching me how. Your love is teaching me how.
U2, ladies and gentlemen, and they will be performing live and chatting later on in the show as well. Great performance. But now performing two numbers for you. Sometimes you can't make it on your own, as Bono said, and I will follow. It is, of course, U2!
You think you've got the stuff, you're telling me and anyone you're hard enough. Don't have to put up a fight, you don't have to always be right. Let me take some of the punches for you tonight. Listen to me now. Need to let you know you'd like me a whole lot more. Listen to me now. I need to let you know you don't have to go it alone. And it's you when I look in the mirror. And it's you when I don't pick up the phone. Sometimes you can't make it on your own. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that we don't talk. I'm sick of it all. But can you hear me when I sing? You're the reason I stay. You're the reason why the offer is in me. Well, hey, love, still gotta let you know a house just don't make a home. Don't leave me here alone. 'Cause it's you when I look in the mirror. And it's you that makes it hard to let go. Sometimes you can't make it on your own. Sometimes you can't make it. Best you can do is to fake it. Sometimes you can't make it on your own. There's no regrets, no tears goodbye. We don't cry. Say goodbye. Yeah.
Thank you.
Write this off for a single. Much respect to Jonathan Ross. World class. Now break the glass. Turn over the seats. Lift it up. I will follow.
I was on the outside.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. One more for us.
It's you too. I don't know whether we have time for our last guests. I'll be honest with you, that wasn't as strong a reaction as I think you deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get them out. I'm delighted they're on the show. They're going to chat to me and then they'll be playing some more fantastic live music. It is, of course, you too.
You shoot me from a gun. I need you to elevate me here. On the corner of your lips is the orbit of your hips. Eclipse, you elevate my soul. I've got no self-control. Been living like a mole now, going down excavation. I and I in the sky. You make me feel like I can fly so high.
You too!
One night we got to do what you want. One night with each other, sisters, brothers.
Cigars from Canada.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Winston Churchill smoke bomb.
Man, thank you. Got a gift. Oh. Wow, and look, already it's rock and roll. Look at that. Unconventional use of the sofa. I love it. I might just join you in a bit of the old work. No, maybe I won't. I've now hurt my ankle on the desk. Great to see you. Welcome, back on the show because about 10 minutes ago we had a fantastic performance from you. That was remarkable. Congratulations. What a brilliant live band. Well, I'm surprised because I don't mean I'm surprised, but I never heard you play live before. This close, it was great, wasn't it great? What confidence?
Very rock and roll show. Very rock and roll crowd.
Live the show, it's great.
Yeah.
Now, do you, when you do a number like that, I guess you're used to performing, you know, a lot of numbers in a row.
Yes, often 2 or 3.
Right.
Sometimes 23.
If you do a little burst like that, is that harder to get into, and do you need to get your breath back afterwards, or do you just bounce right back?
We don't do telly very much.
I've never seen you. I think once or twice I've seen you.
Only because we love this show over here. We don't do telly very much. One, because it's very hard to fit heads this size on television.
Yep.
But 2, because of something Bruce Springsteen told us years ago. You know, it's hard to be on TV because you give people you don't know control over turning you up, turning you down, you know, turn up the contrast.
Yeah.
And it's not like that when we play live. We're in complete control.
Now, I last bumped into you guys at the Q Awards here in London, where you won. It was called the Icon Award, is that right?
It's a strange thing. Genuinely, I'm not messing when I say to you, we feel like we've just made our first album. We don't like looking back. Icon is a great word, but it does sound like, you know, an old thing that hangs around in churches.
That's true.
Actually, now that you mention it, I quite like hanging around in churches in Russia.
So, but awards, they must mean something to you, because it's a nice way of people showing their appreciation, you know. I mean, fans love what you do.
For what you do now, but not what you did then. That's what we...
But why is that? You genuinely don't like looking back?
But
even moments which you must know were successful, which, you know...
Like the mullet.
Well, no, but even then, when you look at... Obviously, we all had dodgy haircuts when we were young, you know.
Some of us still have them.
We're not that different, Bono. I really wouldn't start throwing stones. But you know what I mean? When you look back on those shows, when I see the old clips of you guys and your old videos, they stand up. I mean, they're solid. There's no doubt about it. And you're not comfortable looking back at stuff?
No.
For instance? OK, that one might be a bad one, I admit there. There's one very bad haircut there, it has to be said. I didn't know you were in the Thompson Twins. But joking aside, the level of performances, you can't be critical of your past. I mean, I know you've had a few albums that maybe weren't what you wanted them to be, or...
No, live was always where we lived. That's where we weren't crap. And, you know, a lot of bands had everything else. You know, they looked good, they had the right shoes, they had the right... everything. They just had everything but it.
Yeah.
And we had, you know, nothing but it. And I think we do have something very special, but we've only just figured out right now. You know, Edge has just got the trainers right now.
Yeah.
It's taken 20 years to figure that out.
Well, let's talk about a moment that you really won people over, I think, on a bigger scale than perhaps you had before. And this was thanks to a live performance. You know I'm going to go with this now. It's Live Aid, of course.
Live Aid, yeah.
Now, whenever I get together with people, I meet people I don't know very well from my age group, I'll often say to them, where were you when Live Aid was happening? I think I know where you were when Live Aid was happening. I still remember seeing you on stage, and that must have been quite some moment. I mean, did it feel like a bigger moment? Did it feel like a different gig to regular gigs?
Well, we thought we'd completely blown it. There was a walkabout, and we actually cut a song short in the set because it took Bono a little longer than normal to actually get off the stage and find his way to where the audience were, because Live Aid was, instead of the usual like 10 foot, there was about 30-foot gap because it was like for the cameras and everything. Yeah, so it took a long time. It took about 2 minutes, and we never got to play the last song.
We didn't get to play the single was the vibe. That was the vibe. We didn't get to play the single. We didn't get to play the single. What are you doing hanging out with people in the crowd like that? You know, it was Firing Squad. You don't have to face Firing Squad regularly.
I didn't want to open up our wounds here. I don't want to draw a rift between you. I'm happy you're still together.
But you understand.
All right, well, maybe one of you guys could sit between these two. Let's have a look. This is Live Aid, which there's a big DVD out to celebrate Live Aid, which was 20 years ago.
There's many lost, but tell me who has won? The trenches dug with our hearts, and mothers, children, brothers, sisters fall apart. Someday, how long must we sing the song?
That's great, and that... Did you guys hang out together with any of the bands backstage, or were you just in and out?
We were in and out. Yeah. Like Bono stayed till the end because you were in the...
I remember asking rather the stupid question of Pete Townsend. I said, you know, I'm just standing there beside, you know, my idol. Our band, you know, the Who was just everything we wanted to be, and I just said, like, I was trying to think of something I could say to this great genius. So I said, are you nervous? Like that, and he just said, don't be stupid. He said, I'm nervous when I meet my maker. I'm not nervous going on in front of him. I don't care how many punters.
Well, he was in a bit of a grumpy mood, wasn't he? Now, you're not all from Ireland, are you? Adam, you're from somewhere else, aren't you?
I was born in England, yeah, and moved to Ireland when I was about 6.
So you pretend to be Irish for the sake of the band?
I have an Irish passport. I'm entitled to an Irish passport.
Well, where did you get
He changed his British passport for an Irish passport.